Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Self-Care Tarot, and today we are looking at who is watching you. So who has their eye on you? Now I want to be very clear right from the start, we are not condoning any creepy behavior. So that's not what we have going on today. We're looking at who is watching you in the sense that you catch their eye, you catch their attention, and you keep popping up for this person. So who is just kind of keeping an eye on you? So I have 4 piles here for us to choose from today. Pile number 1 is the Golden Cat Charm. Pile number 2 is going to be represented by the Silver Dragonfly Charm. Pile number 3 is the Silver Eiffel Tower Charm. And pile number 4 is the Pink Cloud Charm. So if you guys need a moment to pause the video and think on which pile you would like to watch, go ahead and do so now. Timestamps are going to be down in the description box as well as in the pinned comment below. So once you figure it out, those will be down there waiting for you. And in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and get started with pile number 1. Hey there, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. This is going to be the reading for if you chose the Golden Cat Charm here. So super cute little guy. Let's take a look and see what we have going on for you today. So I've got a mix of tarot and oracle cards as usual. For the most part today, we're going to really focus on identifying who this person is. We're going to look a little bit into why this person may be watching you, but my hope is that if we can identify this person well enough, it should be pretty clear to you why this person has their eye on you, why this person has you on their mind. So I've got some romance oracle cards on deck in case we need those. We're going to grab some charms later as well to see if we can identify this person. And I have extra tarot decks too. So we have all the backup we need to answer any of the questions if anything's unclear. So let's go ahead and get started. So first off, we have the card Apocalypsis. We also have the Nightingale, and let's go ahead and flip over our tarot cards as well. We have the Knight of Pentacles, okay. We have the Chariot in reverse, and we have the Four of Wands. So we're asking, who is watching you? Who is watching you? Pile number 1. So, okay. So Apocalypsis, this card, I kind of drew both of these cards to be representative of the person who it has their eye on you. So Apocalypsis is a card that represents truth being revealed, sometimes hard truth being revealed, and going along with that, the acceptance or the regrowth that happens when that hard truth is revealed. So this, the person who's watching you, it may be staring you in the face, like you may be thinking like, I'm not sure. Like you probably already have a person in mind that you think could have their eye on you. I don't think it would surprise you in any case if you learned that this person had their eye on you, was watching you. But I think that that would be a pretty big revelation for you. So that's what's coming through there, that even if you kind of already know, you haven't fully accepted it yet and fully grown into that realization yet, or it's going to be a pretty big shock when you do learn who this person is. So in any case, there are a lot of strong emotions tied to this person and to knowing who they are from your perspective. Here with the Nightingale, it seems to me like this person has a pretty distinctive voice. You may have heard this person you may have heard this person sing and thought that they had a really beautiful singing voice, or they may just have a really unique voice as it is, whether it's a really calming voice, a really deep voice, a really melodic voice. Something about this person, maybe they have an accent that you really love and think is really unique. Something about this person's voice is showing up here. let's see. I think here with the Chariot in reverse, this person, you may perceive them as being someone who is pretty methodic, who takes things pretty slowly with the Chariot in reverse. You may have never seen this person outside of a certain situation with the Four of Wands in reverse. And so like you may have only seen this person in kind of either a professional capacity or potentially an educational capacity, and have yet to see them outside of that to kind of see like what kind of a person they are in their downtime in their personal life. But I think that you see this person as being like a pretty solid person, even if you might not know as much about them as you do some other people. But like I said here with Apocalypsis, there are strong emotions there. So you definitely have at least some building blocks to a history with this person. Like you definitely, this is somebody that you know well enough to know some things about them, you know, like you're not just totally going from square one. I think you know this person's work ethic really well. I think that you know kind of what to expect from this person. I think that they still have the capacity to surprise you here, but I think that in this situation that you have been in with this person, they're a pretty consistent figure there. Like they're not out, they might take risks within a certain like within your certain situation, they might take risks, but they're never so far outside of the box that they like seem like an unstable person at all. I think that stability here is something that you really see in this person. So yeah, I have these cards here. This one I definitely want to be, this one I intended to be why they have their eye on you. So let's take a look at some charms for us first. Let's just get a few charms and see if we have anything real simple, just popping up to help give us extra clues as to who this person is. Okay, so we have a white rabbit. So some Alice in Wonderland vibes there, maybe some nature, something cute, a pet shop. Maybe one of you has a rabbit. Maybe you've talked about rabbits before. We also have an Eiffel Tower, as well as, so we have an Eiffel Tower and a heart. So this may be like a romantic connection. But this person, I feel like, might also be a healer. Or have a very healing kind of like vibe to them, or like healing is a passion of theirs. With the little nurse hat and the heart, I think that they have a really big heart. And with the crown, I think that they treat you like royalty, or you view them as royalty. There's something here with the crown that just signifies a lot of respect between the two of you. So I really like that. So yeah, I'm going to just pull, I am going to use this since we did get a couple of romance related charms here. So we'll get some of those. All right. So why is this person watching pile one? And if you already know this person, and you're like, okay, yes, I know who this is, but it's not like a romantic thing at all, you can disregard any like fully romantic love message here. Okay, so we have heart-to-heart conversations, as well as this could be the one. And and it is safe for you to love. Okay, yeah, so this person is a very safe person for you, and I think that you already know that and you already see that. We kind of talked about that already. They're not doing anything crazy or unexpected. They definitely have like a big heart, lots of healing energy, and so I think that they would love to help you heal. If you have anything that you need to work through here with heart-to-heart conversations, I think that this would be a great person to open up to. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, and honestly discuss your feelings with one another. So those are saying very, very similar things there, and I really like that for you guys. And then this could be the one. This person might just be a really solid person if you are looking for a relationship, or even like if this isn't a romantic connection, a really deep friendship, or whatever sort of connection this is. But here it specifically says you've already met the romantic partner you seek. So yeah, this person could be a really great relationship for you, could be the next relationship that you're going to be in. So that's fun. I love that for you guys. Yeah, let's take a look here too at the other cards that I have and see what we have going on. So we have meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. We have the crumbling, what are you clinging on to, as well as truth. So I kind of held back on these cards because I wanted this to be why they have their eye on you, in particular, why they're watching you, why they're keeping an eye on you. And so I think with truth, this person, I mean, we're talking about like honest discussion of feelings, and the card truth comes up as well. I think that this person really wants honesty with you, and they see you as a very honest and trustworthy person. And I think that that is why, part of the reason why you have like stuck on their mind as much as you have. With the crumbling, what are you clinging on to? In this, I feel like they might be in a situation, or they might have been in a situation, or this could be you, but I feel like it's most likely them, that they had held on to a different situation for a really long time, and it's taking them a long time to come out of that. But now they're walking forward, and they're figuring out like how to cut those ties and move on, and they're really looking for something serious, I think in this case. So that's great. And then with meditate and contemplate, yeah, I think that they've done a lot of reflecting on what it is that they want, and they've come up with you being something really special, and somebody that they feel really safe with, that they feel really comfortable with, that they admire who you are as a person. And so, yeah, wow, pile one, that went by so quickly. But I love that reading for you. This is so wonderful. I do hope that this helped you figure out who has their eye on you, and maybe like showed you some things that you weren't expecting. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, do give me a thumbs up and subscribe down below. I do tarot readings every single week, and let us know down in the comments what your plans are with this person, who this person is to you. We would absolutely love to hear. So I hope to see you guys back here again next week. Pretty soon we're going to be doing a Valentine's reading, so keep an eye out for that as well. And I hope to see you soon. Bye. Hey there, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. This is going to be the reading for if you chose the Silver Dragonfly charm. So let's go ahead and get started. Pile 1's reading went really quickly, so we're going to see what happens with you guys. We're going to spend a lot of our time today looking at who this person is, and then I have a few oracle cards here as well for a little bit later. And that is going to tell us why this person is watching you in particular. But we're going to spend a good portion of our time looking at specifically who they are, and hopefully that will help answer for you already without even seeing these cards why they have their eye on you. So we've got some extra decks that I might pull in here too, depending on what kind of connection this is. And we'll get some charms as well. So to get started, we have the Healer. Oh my goodness, I absolutely love this card. This card I feel like follows me everywhere. When I first got this deck, this card was the card that came up for me, so I always love seeing it. It's a very personal card for me. But anyway, we'll talk more about that in a second. I just got really excited. We also have the Horse coming up for you, as well as with your tarot cards, the Two of Cups. Okay. We have the World in reverse, okay, as well as the Ace of Cups in reverse. All right, wow. Where to even start with you guys? Okay, yeah. Wow, okay. So starting with the Healer, since I started up here for pile one's reading as well, and since I already have talked about it a good a good 30 seconds, the Healer is this card, and this card in particular I picked to represent the person who is watching you. So the person who's watching you is going to have a very healing energy. They may, in fact, be a literal nurse or doctor, or in the medical field, healer. They might be a therapist as well, somebody who heals in the mental health realm. Again, still in the medical field. Or they may just be somebody who has a very healing energy to them. They may be a very empathetic person, a very understanding person, somebody who is always going to be there when somebody needs them to be. I think here with the Horse too, they may be a bit impulsive, they may be a bit flighty, but I think that underneath it all, they have like a really deep spirit that ties in with the Healer here. There's so much that you can say about the Horse in particular. I especially love like equine therapy. When you think about how much that this person may be a healer without realizing that they're a healer. They may be going about and doing their own thing, as horses do in equine therapy, and like when people come into contact with them that need healing, those people come away feeling better without like this person having to put a lot of intentional time or thought or energy into it. So they may just have like a really good like vibe to them. So yeah, other things with the Horse, they may be a fast runner. That's kind of random, but if you've ever like run with them or seen them run, they may be, they may like speed in some way or another. They may be somebody who drives fast, like consistently 5 miles over the speed limit or more. This person may be somebody who just likes to take things fast. Like I said, this card kind of gives me, like, it makes me think of somebody really impulsive. Not that all horses are necessarily really impulsive, but I've worked with so many impulsive horses. That's kind of the first thing that comes up when I look at the card. So it's an interesting juxtaposition between somebody who can be very high energy and very impulsive to somebody who can also be a really strong like healing presence. So yeah, With the Two of Cups, I feel like this person, you may have either been in a relationship before, or you may have a crush on them now, or this may be somebody that you're in a relationship with now, but that would be confusing to me because of course that person is watching you, but you know, maybe you've been wondering, like, hey, is this person that I'm in a relationship with, are they paying attention to me? And if that's the confirmation that you need, like if this is the person that you're in a relationship with, if this is describing them to a T, then I'm going to say, yes, they are watching you. They are paying attention to you. Maybe just not in a way that you recognize here with the Ace of Cups in reverse. So yeah, and I think that goes for all of you, that some of you, whether you have a crush on this person or you want to be with them in a romantic way, you're perceiving them as somebody like that, but as somebody who isn't reciprocating the feeling towards you with the Ace of Cups in reverse. So really, really interesting there. So hopefully that helps describe things pretty well. Somebody who you're interested in, but you feel may not be interested in you. Or you may have gotten like little hints, but haven't had any real true confirmation yet. So you're kind of wondering, like, is this person interested in me? I don't really know. And then with the World in reverse here, this is an interesting card, and I might want to grab a couple of clarifiers for those really quick, as long as we are here. So let me pull out, I've got my borderless Rider-Waite here, and I'll just pull out a couple of cards to clarify. Okay. So clarify the World. Who is this person? Who is this person? So we have the Page of Swords as well as the Seven of Cups in reverse, and I feel like I should pull one more, as well as the Seven of Wands in reverse, defining the World. So interesting. Oh, sorry, knocked my camera stand a little bit there. Okay, so in reference with the World, we have the Page of Swords in reverse. So this, at first they might have seemed like they would stand up and be your knight in shining armor, but then it became really clear to you that they were like not quite there yet, that they were fighting other battles, and that they'd already, it seemed like maybe already kind of made up a choice, or perhaps they were already in a relationship at a certain point in time. If this person is still in a relationship, I don't recommend that you put too much time or thought or effort into this person, because we don't want to go there, and I think that you can do better than someone who is already in a relationship, and you can take that to the bank. Unless this person is in a relationship with you, but that's a different situation than what we're talking about here, right? So if this person was in a relationship before, you might have kind of gotten your hopes up and then realized, like, oh, they're already fighting someone else's battles for them, like they can't be my like swordsman or woman at this moment, at this point in time. So there might have been like a little bit of disappointment for you there at that time, which is why the World is coming up in reverse. Like you saw potential, but didn't really see that anything could come of it at that point in time. So if this person is still in a relationship and they are watching you, run away, run the other direction. Like a crush is fine, but if they start making any approaches or anything, you don't want somebody who is going to start off their relationship with you by screwing their previous relationship over, right? Because that's not a very good indicator of a good person for you to be around. Like if their previous relationship is one that is going well, one that like they're genuinely working on, one that isn't like kind of like on the fritz anyway, or I think it's going to be kind of specific to this scenario, and I don't by any means mean to say that a relationship that starts because another one ended is going to be a bad relationship. I don't believe that at all. I don't think that at all. But what I am saying is be careful if any of you are in a situation where you are like being approached by a person who is seriously committed to another person, and the other person is like on the page that they are still seriously committed. So yeah. So let's see what else we have going on there. Hopefully that kind of clarified again for you who this person might be, but we're also going to pull up some charms. So we're looking for most of you at somebody, perhaps a pretty high energy healer, someone that you've had a crush on for a while, someone that you've had hints that they might be into you, but nothing serious, and somebody that you thought was off limits previously for whatever reason. So let's see. So we have love here, a little pink love charm. So this person, definitely romantic feelings involved, no doubt about that at all. I am not entirely sure what this little charm is. If any of you know, drop me a note down in the comments below. Not entirely sure what that one is, but if it has symbolism to you, if it reminds you of anything, definitely take that. This here, I believe it's either a golden swan or a golden phoenix. Love that. So maybe this is somebody who, like in a phoenix situation, this is somebody who maybe did recently come out of a relationship. This relationship, if it was a relationship that was kind of blocking you off, and they're like kind of like being reborn, if you will, after that that situation ended, whatever was keeping them blocked from you, and they might be really in a place where they're like watching and looking out. So lots of change happening for this person recently. And then here we have a little butterfly. Love that. Again, lots of change, metamorphosis. We also have a skeleton, so bare bones. I think whatever this was like brought this person back to their roots, and they're really really starting from square one here. And then we have a young girl carrying a basket. A young girl carrying a basket. So if any of those have any symbolism for any of you guys, that is wonderful. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna lift you up there. And we're also gonna get some of our Romance Angels cards to see what we have going on there, since this is so emphatically like a love reading. I highly doubt that there are any of you out there that this does not indicate somebody has their eyes on you romantically. So let's just take a look here, shall we? So we have make the effort, great worth is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. We have the card you deserve love, you are lovable, as well as this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Okay, that's really funny. That card came up for pile one as well. This could be the one card, which I love for both of you. And if you picked both pile one and pile two, just naturally already. Whoever is watching you is probably the one. I'm just going to tell you that right now. So yeah, with You Deserve Love, I feel like this person makes you feel like you deserve love. With Make the Effort, I do think that there are going to be some challenges here that you might have to overcome before the situation is fully settled. Whether that's with some of the situation that we talked about before, or just that you might need to approach this person rather than the other way around. And then this could be the one I feel like is pretty self-explanatory, but as long as you feel safe and loved and recognized and respected, and everything that is important to you in a romantic relationship, then I think that this could be a really healthy place for you to be. So lastly, I have 3 oracle cards here that are talking specifically about why this person has been watching you. So first of all, we have the card Expect Powerful Change, New Moon Eclipse. We have the card Don't Dim to Fit In. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? We also have the card Wisdom. Okay, so I think that this person, your healer, I think that they see you as a way to continue the change that they have been experiencing. I think that they see you as a very wise person and somebody who really stands out in some really lovely ways, some ways that they really admire. With Don't Dim to Fit In, I think that you definitely excel in at least one way that they can see, and they are very admiring of you in that. So yeah, whatever that is for you, they see it and they appreciate that in you, and they think that you're very wise for following those talents and those passions of yours that make you shine so brightly. And then I think that they're hoping too that you would be able to, that just by being around you more, that you would be able to kind of rub off on them in the sense that they want to be able to shine brightly without being maybe self-conscious or nervous about it in whatever way that they are feeling. So it might not be in the same realm as you. They might not be talented at the same things, but they're hoping that they're using you as a sense of inspiration for that. And then yeah, with Powerful Change here, I mean, between the butterfly, the phoenix, the world in reverse, like we were talking about, the Ace of Cups in reverse, and make the effort as well. I do think that this person is looking to change things up, is looking to do something different than they have been doing, and I think that they see you as a person who contrasts with them enough to be able to make some of those changes, and sees you as a really way to help their growth moving forward, and sees a potential relationship with you as a way to help your growth moving forward. So yeah, pile number 2, that is what I am seeing for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, definitely leave me a thumbs up and subscribe down below. I do weekly readings like this. We're going to be doing a Who is My Valentine reading coming up pretty soon in the next couple of weeks, so definitely keep an eye out for that. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and until then, I'll see you later. Bye. Hey there, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. This is going to be the reading for if you chose the Silver Eiffel Tower charm. So, got some romance vibes going already there. Maybe that's why you chose this pile. If so, totally okay. I have a bunch of different cards here for us to look at. First, we're going to look specifically at identifying who this person is, who is watching you. Then I have a few oracle cards here towards the end that we'll look at to see why they're watching you. But hopefully just by identifying this person, we will be able to intuit that on our own. So let's go ahead and get started. First off, we have the card Anima Mundi. Wonderful. Then we have the Otter. Oh, precious. Okay. Okay, and then our 3 tarot cards, we have the Lovers in reverse, as well as the 7 of Wands in reverse, and Judgment upright. Okay. So, who is this person? Okay, right away, I kind of get the sense that this might be an ex. This might be an ex of some sort. This may be somebody that you used to have a romantic connection with, here with the Lovers in reverse. And I feel like, yeah, with Judgment as well, you're seeing the situation in a different light than you were when you were in it. But this person, represented by the Anima Mundi card and the Otter card, Anima Mundi is talking about it's kind of like the World card in the tarot. It's talking about kind of the universe and everything contained within it. And so I think that if this was a person that you were in a relationship with, this was a pretty serious relationship to you. And this person meant a lot to you at that time. And so with the Otter here, I feel like this person was pretty playful, somebody perhaps like, I think appearance-wise, they had a pretty cute appearance, a pretty adorable aesthetic. I don't think that they had a lot of like rough edges to their appearance, if that makes sense. I think they were just pretty adorable all around. And so, yeah, and then with the 7 of Wands here, I feel like one of you in this situation had to leave to protect your own heart, because I get the sense that some boundaries were off here, and that one of you like needed to protect your own light, and that wasn't happening in the relationship as it was. But this person is watching you at this point in time, or like has you on their mind. Maybe they're watching your social media if you have social media, things like that. So I'm just gonna get a few charms here. Okay. So we have 4 charms. First, we have a little hand holding a heart, and the heart says you. So you may have given this person your heart at one time, and I think that you told them this as well. Yeah, I think there's a lot of symbolism in that one, but or maybe you even like showed them your heart and showed them that it was full of them, or something like that, or they showed you their heart and it was and that it was full of you. There was a lot of like just really like, it was a really intense relationship, if that makes sense. So yeah, maybe some just being too wrapped up in each other that when things started to go south, it really started to hurt. Yeah, interesting. I have here the tail of a whale. So maybe like SeaWorld, ocean life, marine animals. If you took a trip together anywhere and saw like whales swimming, that would be this person. We have another kind of ocean related charm. We have the sea star here, the starfish. So yeah, there might have been like a vacation or a trip to the ocean or the beach that was like kind of a turning point in your relationship. And then we also have this little Queen of Hearts soldier here. So Alice in Wonderland vibes. I think one of the other piles we talked about Alice in Wonderland a little bit as well. So yeah, maybe you felt like this was kind of like a dream land, a dream world while you were in it. So yeah, I hope that helps identify who this person is. I'm going to go ahead and pull a few cards from our Romance Angels Oracle deck here to see if we have any other identifiers for this person. I feel like rather than describing the person, like we did describe the person a little bit, but we more described the relationship to help you identify the person, which I think is really interesting. So yeah, let me see here. We have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. We have release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. I'm really sorry for laughing. It's so literal sometimes. And then we have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. I feel like I should pull one more. Okay. Absolutely wild. This is the third time. This is the third pile out of 3 that card has popped up, and I just don't even know, you guys. I don't even know anymore. None of the other cards have done that, so I can't explain. Yeah, so I feel like for you guys though, this one is talking more about that you really thought that this person could be the one, but it's coming along with this message of releasing your ex. So this might have been a pretty recent breakup since this person has you on their mind, or it might have just been something recently caused them to think about you. But between everything that we have going on here, I think that probably the cause was maybe a disagreement on finances and career, on what steps that you each needed to take, and maybe it was pulling you away from one another, and there was a disagreement about that. With retreat, it's time to disconnect from the world. I feel like either they have retreated or you have retreated, or both, which I think it is typically probably a healthy thing to take some time for yourself before hopping back in. If you have just exited a pretty serious relationship, I think that's a good thing to heal before reconnecting with the rest of the world. And here with release your ex, it's talking about the time has come to clear your energy, to let some of that go, to let some of that, like, this could be the one, go, which is hard when they pop up in readings like this. But maybe for some of you, you are looking at the situation and judging it and thinking, you know what, like, we were there at that time, and things weren't working out, and I'm ready to release like the bad part of this relationship and reconnect, and I have a plan for how we're going to reconnect and how we're going to get over some of the disagreements that we encountered. So that is very possible as well. Let's take a look here, though, at our last 3 cards of the reading to see why this person has you on their mind. So we have the answers you need are coming, full moon in Gemini. We have answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? As well as miracles. Okay. So yeah, this person with miracles, this person may have had a change of heart. If there was a disagreement and they were very much on one side of the fence and you were very much on the other, they may have like judged the situation as something different than it was, and it's like it's ready and it's time to go, you know. So super duper interesting. I also just looked over the whole spread and saw something totally different. So this could also be a person who has been very close with you for a very long time and has stuck with you through some pretty negative relationships and helped you to regain your power and judge where you are. They've been a retreat for you. They've helped you to release your ex when that time came. And they are supportive of your finances and career, or perhaps you have like a similar career situation to them. And I feel like that person could be the one if that resonates with any of you. So I just saw that really like in the blink of an eye and thought I would throw that out there as well. So yeah, miracles. Yeah, why this person is drawn to you. I do think that they believe miracles are possible when they're around you, and that they really get a deep sense of that, like those feelings of anything is possible when you are around. And so that's why you've been on their mind recently. That's why they've been keeping an eye on you, is because they think that you hold the answers. They think that you hold the answers, and they're waiting. They're waiting to see what you do next, because I really do think that the power is in your hands here. I don't know that they're ready to make a move. Maybe they, like, however things ended, if this was an ex situation, if however things ended, they I think they're gonna wait and see what you do rather than doing anything. But they are kind of longing for you at this point in time. And so for some of you, I think you're gonna be like, wow, that's incredible. And for others, like if this is an ex situation, you might be like, yeah, well, too bad for them. Like I've moved on from this, and I know now like where I need to go and what I need to do. But for others of you, I think that that there definitely could be like hope of a reconciliation, if that is something that you wanted, of course, and that you thought was healthy for you at this time. So yeah, pile 3, that is what I am seeing for you. I hope that all that all made sense for everyone. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, definitely leave me a thumbs up and subscribe down below. I post weekly readings like this here on YouTube, weekly tarot readings. And yeah, here in the next couple weeks, actually, I am gearing up to do a Who is Your Valentine reading. So definitely keep an eye out for that one. Until then, I will see you next week. Bye. Hey there, Pile 4. Welcome to your reading. This is going to be the reading for if you chose the Pink Cloud Charm. So let's hop right in. We are looking today at who is watching you, who has their eye on you, okay? So we're going to spend a lot of our reading here identifying who this person is before we take a quick look at why this person may be watching you. So let's go ahead and hop into it here. first off, we have the card, the Pilgrim. Okay, then we have the Earthworm, card Earthworm. And for our tarot cards, we have the Eight of Cups. We have the Two of Pentacles, as well as the Ten of Pentacles, all upright. Okay, so these two cards are the cards that I pulled specifically to represent the person that we're talking about, mainly this one, and then this guy here adding an extra depth, an extra element to it. And then these cards are tarot cards kind of giving more details, but not necessarily any one card representing the person that we're talking about here. So with the Pilgrim, I feel like this person, this might be an outdoors person. This person might like to travel a lot. I think that the ability to travel is pretty integral to who this person is. And so they might be somebody who really likes to go on adventures, who feels most alive when they are going on adventures, big or small. I definitely, with the Earthworm, think that they might be a little bit of a hippie potentially. They might just like to put their bare feet in the dirt and yeah, just be into that hippie lifestyle, if you will. I have no judgment here. Several good friends who do this as well. And so yeah, I think that this person definitely feels rejuvenated by being outside, by being in nature. They may like to garden as well with the Earthworm. Yeah, they may have gone on like a really long trip, or even this could be like a trip recently. But I feel like they tend to prefer like really outdoorsy places, as opposed to traveling to be in resorts. I think they like to go back to their roots, and back to kind of the core of like thinking about what makes us human, what makes us like creatures who live on this earth, if that makes sense. So yeah, interesting stuff here. I do feel like they have a pretty grounded energy with the Earthworm as well. I feel like they're a very like grounded and stable person to be around in some ways, but then some of their adventures they might get really excited about and go kind of off the cuff with those. Yeah, and then let's see what we have here with the Eight of Cups. This may be a person that you had kind of dismissed before or walked away from before. Maybe they have already like approached you and made like an advance of some sort, or like a gesture, and you were like, oh, okay, that's nice, and kind of like went on about your business. Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm seeing here with the Eight of Cups. With the Two of Pentacles, I think that you have known for a while that this person has been thinking about you. I think that like that's something that you haven't really been able to forget or let go of, even if on the surface you would like to. And then with the Ten of Pentacles, I think that this person might have a big family. They might be surrounded by a lot of people. They might just be somebody who is really like popular, not in the like high school popularity sense, but a person who has a lot of good friends and good connections, who really cares about other people in that sense. So they may be a bit of an extrovert, or like maybe more than a bit of an extrovert. So yeah, let's see what else we can find out about this person. Let's get some charms here and see what we can learn. Who is this person? a lot. Okay. Okay. So we have a couple of angels here. We have a cat. We have a fish. We have some lips and a drink. Okay. This person, you may have gone drinking with them before. You may have actually kissed this person before. Here with the lips. If you haven't, that's okay. You might have just talked to this person. They or you may have really nice lips. You might have noticed that about each other. I have two angels here, so I get the sense that their faith might be important to them, or that they may have been referred to as an angel in some cases, or have like a particularly like angelic quality about them. Like I do kind of get the sense that this person, like, in some ways might be, like, weirdly enough, like, the life of the party. Which, like, doesn't go really hand in hand with, like, angelic innocence or anything like that. But I think that they might be able to, like, put on a good face of angelhood when they need to. And then here we have the cat and the fish bones, and I just feel like those go really well together. That tells its own little story. So they might be somebody who is a little bit of a player. I got with the cats, somebody who, like, cats are notoriously like hunters. I don't want to say like predator, because that has a different connotation for people, and I'm not talking about that. But like I said, maybe a little bit of a player, and then they have yesterday's meal here present as well, especially around alcohol. Yeah, and then we have amour. So this person might be particularly charming when it comes to matters of the heart. But you are currently on their mind, so we're gonna find out why. I do want to pull, since I pulled for every group aside from yours, I am going to pull some Romance Angels Oracle cards here for us. Even though this might not necessarily be a romantic connection, but for some of you, I feel like it definitely could be. Okay, so we have calling in your soulmates. We have let go of control issues. We have honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together, and the card make the effort. Okay, so yeah, with everything that we have going on here, I feel like this person definitely has the ability to make it seem like you're on your honeymoon when you're with them. Like I said, this person seems like a very, very charming person. Somebody who outwardly just appears like, can appear angelic when they need to, but who may have like a silver tongue here with the lips as well. Yeah, with calling in your soulmate, I feel like that might be referring, since we do know this about this person already, I feel like that's like might be referring to like they might be looking for their soulmate, but they're not really sure how to look for them, or they have control issues in looking for them, and so they're going to have to work through those before they can get to a point where they're ready to find the person that they're meant to settle down with, and then make the effort. I do, again, this is a very charming, they're willing to make the effort, but how far are they going to be willing to go? And if they're focused on a soulmate, but they're really not like they're really controlling about it, and they're creating a situation where they're creating honeymoons for lots of people. This might not be like, they might have their eye on perfection, and nobody's ever going to measure up to that perfection, is kind of the sense that I'm getting. So yeah, really interesting stuff there. So that might resonate for some of you, if this is a person that you have been thinking about romantically at all. If not, like I said, it looks like you might have already like walked away from this person, but they haven't necessarily let you fully forget about them yet. So yeah, okay. Let's take a look at your last 3 cards here. So this is why they have you on their mind. So why this person has singled you out potentially. We have nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon, as well as the card Imrama. I apologize if I mispronounce that. Where are you being called to journey to? So again, a pilgrimage, a journey. And then lastly, we have the card freedom. Yeah. Okay. So really, really interesting. So this is why they are being called to you. So you may represent a certain freedom that they don't have at this point. Whether that's financial freedom, or there's just something about you that they see as being more free than themselves, and that is why they are fixated on you. They want that for them. And I think that here with the nothing is yet set in stone, if you did reject this person, they haven't taken it seriously with the nothing is yet set in stone. So they're still thinking about it, which is kind of rude of them if you did give them a clear no. I don't love that. But anyway, yeah, this might just be a person that you need to like stick to your guns with. If they continue to make requests that you're like, nope, no thank you, that might just be something that, like I said, that you have to stick to your guns with. And then Imrama, where are you being called to journey to? I think that you are heading on a journey of your own, and I think that they recognize that, and they like want to tag along, which is interesting. It might be a literal journey, like the type that we were talking about for them earlier, or it might be just you going about your business and being your best self and learning and growing. So some of that might involve a physical journey, but I get the sense that it's not the kind of journey that they're used to, but they see it as having the same effect on you as their journeys do on them. And so they are interested in hopping on board that journey with you. So yeah, ultimately you get to decide what you end up doing with this person. But that is what they are thinking at the moment. So hopefully that helped you guys out. I really hope that you enjoyed this reading as well. Thank you so much for watching Pile 4. That's all I am seeing for you at this point in time. But if you enjoyed, definitely leave me a thumbs up and subscribe down below. I do weekly tarot readings here on YouTube, so if you haven't subscribed already, I would love to have you. So yeah, in the next couple weeks, I should be doing a Valentine's reading, which I'm super excited about. So definitely keep an eye out for that. And until then, I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.